Here he is, the former UFC middleweight champion, the last style bender, ISAREL Adesanya. Certainly a disappointing result against Dricus du Plessis, and that training camp was outstanding, the strength and conditioning effort and everything else. So is he back on the proving ground tonight and trying to rechannel that championship form?
You know, when you talk about the last style bender, you talk about a guy that went to the top of the sport, not only in terms of his athletic accomplishments, but his growth or his popularity got so big that he had to manage all of that. At one point, it got the best of him. Now he's back. Now he's focused. He is ready to go back and fight at the top of his division. ISAREL Adesanya is a champion, and tonight he intends to prove that he is still that.
ISAREL Adesanya. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, here he is, folks. You know who he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion. This man has run roughshod through one of the deepest divisions in the UFC, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
He ain't slowing down, John. He loves the ability to call himself the champ. A smile is on his face every time somebody goes, "Hey, champ, how you doing?" The guy lives for it. He lives for the adulation. He lives for the applause. He lives for the ability to stay in the spotlight. He will fight to defend his title as if his life depended on it.
Huge training camp for him. He feels like he has leveled up in a lot of disciplines of mixed martial arts. And man, if he presents an even better version, scary proposition for the challenger. Man, what a crazy atmosphere inside Giannis Arena here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Let us now see who will have the upper hand. And now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, ISAREL, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Chris Heiner.
Third party in the octagon, Mark Goddard, will handle the action in this one. All right, round 1 is upon us. Now, he didn't want to talk about the BMF title that sits on the mantle in our fighter meeting, but he wants to channel that form here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, John. If he can fight in the way that he did on that night, we are looking at one of the best fighters in the world.
Champ, I had a chance to speak with Coach Thompson during fight week, and he believes that leg kicks could really be the beginning of the end for the opposition team.
Well, he needs to slow his opponent down and make it as even a playing field as he can. I believe that if he uses leg kicks, he can accomplish that and so much more.
Oh, question mark kick lands. Fakes the front kick, brings it upstairs, and is able to land. Oh, massive connection early round 1. We might get a finish here.
I mean, that was beautiful. Great job setting it up, getting the punch to the target, and hurting your opponent very early in the fight.
Back to the feet. Well, this is how you take advantage of developmental time, right? Came in on the wrong side of the striking equation, and he's been the better striker for sure tonight. Oh! Oh, and there it is. The story remains the same,
grinder, and he imposed himself on his opponent, and he keeps the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 56 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world,